benches. I feel bad. And in today's video I'm really excited because I am doing a story time. A story time of my first day of high school. Yeah, I don't know why that's so funny. I'm doing a story time on my first day of high school. I don't know why I keep on clapping. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I really hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, just stay tuned. Now, let's get on to the video. So, I'm just going to be totally honest with you guys. My first day of high school wasn't even that exciting. Like, it was just like a regular day. But I'm just going to explain a couple of things for you guys. So, for my first day of high school, what I did was, it was actually pretty confusing. I have one friend. Her name is Sayana. Oh, I don't know if I should say her name. And yeah, like, she's my friend from last year. She's like the leftovers of my friend. That sounds really rude, but like, you will understand if you watch my how to be a back to school baddie, because that pretty much explains everything that happened last year. But anyway, she's like the good leftovers of last year. That still sounds trashy, but yeah, she's like the good leftovers of what happened last year. And I'm actually really grateful to have her, because if not, like, I legit would be literally alone the whole school year. Like, that would be bad. So I got so lucky. She has 0 classes with me. 0. Cheerio. 0 classes with me. She doesn't have lunch with me, and we have no electives together. So that is the story of my life. So yeah, so I pretty much had to make new friends from scratch, which I already wanted to do. And if you guys already know, my school has a middle school and a high school. So everybody from the middle school that I don't like went up to the high school. So like, all the freshmen pretty much I already know, and they already all hate me. So yes. So everybody, it's not even that I don't like them. It's just that they're all, yeah, not all of them, but like, just honestly, we're all like acquaintances. Like, we're not like really good friends. I don't feel like I would be able to like bring them over my house for a sleepover. Like, we're not that close. So everybody that's a freshman, I already like seen their face and they already know who I am. So like, we just don't associate each other. The only person that like I'm on really good terms with, that I could honestly like spend time with more than like 10 minutes without it being socially awkward, is Sayana, and she has no classes with me. So yeah, that's what I'm working with. And then everybody else that's older, the freshmen are like the fresh meat, and the older kids don't want to be friends with the younger kids. Ooh. Like, most of the day I was like alone pretty much the most of the day. And so my first class is English, and English, good, like, this is fine. And like, for the beginning of the day, like, literally everybody was just standing around, and I was so confused. So if you go watch my get ready with me video, which is also going to be in the I section, then you're going to see that I vlogged it also. Everybody was just standing around, and like, everybody had their phones out, so it wasn't like, oh, you're not allowed to have your phone out. Like, usually the teachers tell you that. Everybody was just relaxing, and there was like random kids standing around. So then when the bell rang, I was like, okay, it's probably time to go to class. This school is literally big. Like, I know last year, and my story time is also in the I section. I know last year, like I said, this school was big, but this school is 10 times bigger. Like, and they're doing renovation, so it's gonna be way bigger. So like, literally, this school is ginormous. But anyways, so I just found my first class. It's regular, like, literally English was good. That's my first period is English, and then my second period is, I don't know, period of Spanish. And now I wish I vlogged in that class, because literally the Spanish teacher was just talking. I was like, what? Because I never took Spanish ever. So she was just talking in Spanish, and I'm looking at her like, what? Like, I was so confused in that class. But she was really funny, and I think that's gonna be a really, I keep on playing with my hand. I just think that that's gonna be a really fun, like, Spanish is, I think it's gonna be pretty fun. So she was just talking, blabbering, and I couldn't understand half the stuff that she was saying. The next thing I had was social studies, I think. And social studies was just regular, and I met a girl there too. She was nice. Like, I was just trying to have a person, Azala Williams or something, I think that's her YouTube name. She gave some freshman advice for people that are new to high school. She said try to make a friend in every class. So that's what I tried to do. I made a friend in social studies, so that was fine. Then it's health. Okay, so as I was saying, like, the whole school is like renovations. So literally, like, every other class was gorgeous, like big windows and like nice chairs, and we're supposed to be getting computers. Like, this school is like upscale. Like, it's really good, a really good school, even though I don't like it. I actually hate the school. But anyway, it is just like a really good school, and it's upper class school. That's an upper class school, so that's the reason why my mom wanted me to go there. It was being renovated and everything, and so I went to health, and all the teachers were like, oh health, like it was a bad one. And so they were just saying, oh health, like it was a bad thing. They're like, okay, you have to go a long way. So they took me all the way to a dungeon. Like, it looked so sketchy. I was like really hesitant to go down there, and it was just like creaky and like had cement floors because they were renovating it, and like all the classes were like out of order, and this was like the only class. And then to get in, there's like this long dark hallway, and the lights are flickering, and I'm just like, okay, like I'm trying to go to this health class and I already don't like health. Like, health is just dread. It's the death of me. And so I got to this class, and yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, the floors were pretty trashy, and the desks were pretty new, but everything was just a little creepy. The classroom in general wasn't that bad, but it was just the way I got there was like so scary. But that class was fine. Then comes around lunch. So there's A lunch and then there's B lunch, and me and Sayana talked about like the A and B lunch like a few weeks before school started. So I thought I was A lunch and I thought she was B lunch, and we were like, dang, like I told you guys before, like we didn't have any stuff together. So I was like, oh my gosh, whatever. So I go to A lunch, and I am walking in there, and like I see a couple of people that I know, and I'm like, okay. And then I see like more people, like one of my new friends that I made in English, and like 3 of the kids that I'm cool with from last year. Like, I see them and I go talk to them, and like we're hanging out, we're in the line together, and I'm like having a good lunch. Like, okay, this is probably gonna be the highlight of my day. Lunch, like finally I'm so happy. And so I'm sitting with them, I'm eating, and lunch is over. Oh, no, I'm sitting with them and I'm eating, and then Sayana comes up to me, and I'm like, what do you, and then Sayana was like, I thought you had B lunch, and I'm like, no, I have A lunch, you're the one who had B lunch. And then she was like, oh, and I was like, how didn't you know, like we have the same lunch together, that's great. And she was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's good. So I go to biology, which is my next class, and I look around, and everybody's stuff is like at the desks already, and like there's stuff all over the floor, and like people are working in groups. And I'm like, dang, I must walk really slow because it just seemed like everybody just got to their class. How are they working already? And I'm like, am I late or am I in the wrong class? My voice sounds trash. And then she was like, oh, you probably went to the wrong lunch. And then I'm like, okay. And then I look at the time and I have like 5 more minutes of class in biology. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah. And I'm like, the highlight of my day was lunch, and the people that were at lunch, like, I get to hang out with. And they don't, and I'm not even in that lunch. So I'm like, okay, so what do I do now? She was like, oh, you're gonna have to go back to lunch, and because it's health, and then it's biology, and then it's lunch. But since I already went to lunch, you get it? I had to go to lunch again because that was my original lunch. And she didn't get mad that I missed half of biology because it was the first day and everybody was getting to know their schedules and everything. I had to go back to lunch again for the second time of the day. And then I'm like, okay, fine, I screwed up. So I went, so then biology was over in like 5 minutes because I missed like half of that class. And then I went back to lunch. And literally no one is there that I know. Like, my luck. Like, literally I have the worst luck in life. I don't have any classes with my only friend in the school, like my only close friend in the school. And then now I have the worst lunch, and I missed half of my biology. Like, Kaylah's luck 3.0. I went back to B lunch, and literally I don't know anyone. And so I'm just walking around, and I don't want to be too shady because I already know some people like that I know watch my videos. But pretty much that lunch I just like I didn't know anybody close. And so I was like at lunch looking like an idiot. And yeah, I was just looking like an idiot during that lunchtime. And so I can't get any more food. That would only be the highlight of getting lunch twice. But no, because they already took in my name, so they already know that I ate. So I'm just sitting there waiting. And then the bell rings. Finally, I'm out of my second lunch of the day. And then I'll have to go to algebra. Just so you know, I have biology and algebra back to back. Not only back to back, but it's at the end of the day. So like, that sucks, because at the end of the day, I'm drained. And those are like the hardest classes, I think, in my opinion, science and math. I went to algebra and had a regular day. And that was pretty much my first day of high school. I wish it was more like fun. I made like so many new friends, and I just love high school, guys. Like, I'm so popular. No, that's not what happened. And I don't want you guys to think that, oh, I'm being selfish, because I already know a lot of kids had it 10 times worse than me in high school. So I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you guys how my day was. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to go in the I section. Go to the I section, I think it's this way. Go to the I section and check out all the rest of my videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you're a freshman and if you're going to elementary, middle school, or high school, then please subscribe. Or if you're going to college, I won't judge. If you're going to kindergarten, I won't judge. Please just subscribe, join the family, and the road to 1K. Yeah. Bye, guys.